Hello, you. It's finals week. So I'm out of college, but a lot of my friends are still in college, and they're trying to finish this last week of classes before we can hang out and play board games, do other stuff. So to Kenda, Caitlin, and Ish, you better do your homework really quickly, because I want to hang out and talk about weird things together. That sounded weirder than it meant. I mostly mean robots. So I understand how finals week can kind of be a bit stressful, and it's all just stuff that you need to finish in order to get grades. What are grades anyway? Well, grades are actually kind of cool to have because then you can flaunt them around and be like, woo, look at me. Freshman year, I had to edit a 16mm film and put sound effects in, and I foolishly enough decided to make a film with many sound effects. This is when you had to cut film using a little blade and tape it together with tape. I didn't sleep, I didn't talk to anyone, I kind of neglected my girlfriend at the time, sorry about that, Freddie, and I also started talking to people who weren't there. There's a Jamaican nanny, a British salesman, and a Puerto Rican lady who is running a small business out of someone's house, and they're all talking about a movie that I actually have never heard of. Thus began a tradition of any time when winter came, I would lose my mind. If only there was a term for it, something like seasonal depression? No, that's not a real thing. Let's cut to about 5 or 6 months ago. So I, 6 months ago, took a job at the Putney Summer School because Kenda told me to. And when Kenda tells you to do something, it's in your best interest to do it. I had never lived anywhere besides Brooklyn for more than a month, so this was kind of a new thing for me to do. And as you can see, I didn't die from the country, and it actually was more fun than I was expecting. One of the activities we would do is we would go camping, and when we were camping, we would write a letter to ourselves that Putney would then mail to us 6 months later. Dear Zach, me, us, whatever. By the time you're reading this, it is most likely winter, which means things are probably not going so great for you. I can't figure out if things are going to suck for us this winter or if things are going to be better than anyone expected. Either way, let's recap what's happened this summer so far. You introduced 6 kids to David Foster Wallace and the claymation films of Adam Elliott. You started a musical sing-along on a bus that actually brought the kids together. Contra dancing is fun as hell, and I really hope you've gotten a chance to do more of it. Oh yeah, I forgot about contra dancing. Life may be kind of good for you when you get this, or it may be dull or sad or inescapable. I honestly can't tell from here how everything will shake out. But from where I sit, looking up through the trees that's still even more trees, things are happy. Things are at peace. And it's because of the choices we made that I'm here. So don't forget that. Make choices. I think the thing that no one really mentions about finals is that it's really just a choice. You don't really have to do all your assignments on time, but if you do, you feel better about yourself because, hey, I did a thing on time. That's kind of adult sounding. Finals week isn't really about grades, it's about choices. It's choices that you'll make, and it's the choices that will take you somewhere. I guess what I'm trying to say, Kenda, Ish, and Caitlin, is that the choices we make now during this finals week is the choices that will lead us somewhere, and hopefully that's some place where we can talk about robots more often.